Yes, so greetings lecturers. This is a very short video. Just wanted to show you how you can use the Astria e-learning platform to conduct an online class. Alright, so just like how you do, I'm just trying to zoom in a bit, just like how you do on Google Meet or on Zoom, you can also conduct an online class using Astria with the embedded feature called Big Blue Pattern. So when you log into your dashboard, of course this is the learning management system, the LMS. So when you log into your dashboard, this is what you see. I'm using Mr. Chalomba's account for this demonstration. So I'll pick any of the courses. Let me go for just this one. By the way, these are published courses. They are courses that you are supposed to So let me go for this one, business mathematics and statistics, for example. So So let me go for this one, business mathematics and statistics, for example. Yeah, so what you do is you basically click on the course. When you open the course, this is the landing page, the syllabus, for example. The other video we covered on how to do the syllabus, but our interest, our area of interest rather for today is the big blue button, this feature here. So this is the big blue button feature that we're going to explore. So you click on it and then it opens this page. What you have to do is to click on conference, this plus icon there with conference. When you click on this icon, you have to name the class. For example, we are going to call it introduction to the course, for example. Then you set up the number of minutes. Of course, you can set 100 minutes if you want. You can set 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Assume some classes go to 60 minutes. So then you enable the recording feature so that students can access the recording when they are free, because some of the students are not able to join classes the time you're conducting a class. So you just record the class and then they're going to access it later on. Then once you do that, you click on update. Now when you do click on update, you'll be able to see that the class has been created here. This is the class that has been created, and you just have to wait until the right time. If you said the class is starting at 13 hours, for example, you tell the students to say there's a class that you're having at 13 hours, of course, if they don't know. And then when the time comes, you will just click on this button right here, this one, which is the start button in this case. So when you click on start, the platform will redirect you to big blue button where you're going to conduct a class from. So when it redirects you, the first thing it will ask you is would you want to join with audio or without microphone, for example. But I'm using a microphone to record this video, so I can't really choose the microphone. So if it is a microphone, it will just do the test, but I'm going to join, just do this so that I don't join with the microphone. This is the platform where you're going to do the presentation from, or the teaching from, just like how we use Zoom. And on this area right here, it is going to list all the students that have joined that particular class. Let me try to log in on my phone using one of the students' doing this particular course, and we see that when a student joins, it will indicate the name of the student who has joined here. So as we can see, I've just joined here using Mr. Anthony's account. So this is one of the students who has joined. So here it will show a list of students who have joined this course, or this meeting rather, right? So when you are here on the big blue button, you can do so many things. Okay, for example, what you have to do first is to start the recording so that students can access by clicking on that button, the start recording button, right? So when you click on the start recording, it will ask you to start the recording, then the recording has started, so that like I've said, those students who are not online on that particular time can access it later. And well, you can do your presentation, for example, your PowerPoint slide or your PDF in two ways. The first one, or the first way, is by clicking this button here, which is the share the presentation, or rather share the screen, just like you do share the screen in Zoom. So you can either select to share the entire screen, that whatever you do on the screen will be visible to the student, or you can select a particular window you want to share. Okay. Or you can select within this tab which particular area you want to share. So if you select if it's the entire screen, right, this screen, then you click on share, it means you've shared the screen and students will be able to see whatever you're presenting. That's the first way. The second way you can share your screen is by clicking on this plus icon right here, this one. When you click on this plus icon, for example, you'll be able to upload a presentation. Okay, so you can upload the presentation. Then I have examples of presentations here. So this one was just for demonstration purposes. You can drag and drop it right there, and then you upload the presentation. What this simply means is that only what you've uploaded will be accessible to, or will be visible to the participant of this meeting, right? So this is just an example. Please bear with me. I just picked up a random document from the computer. I think this was by Mr. Kabwe, one of the short courses, I think. So and then when you do this, it means we can be able to be changing your slides here by clicking these buttons, these arrows here. Be able to change your slide, okay, to the next or to the previous one, or so, and just like that. So it means students are able to see this and it's getting recorded. Or you can simply skip to, if you want to go to slide 10, you can do so. All right. So apart from uploading the slide, you can make this a full screen if you want by clicking these buttons here. You can make it a full screen or not. So make it a full screen, for example, like this, or you can simply exit. And what else you can do? You can do the muting microphones and unmute your microphone, just like you do, and just like you do on Zoom. So these buttons right here, you can select the mute microphone. You can try to share your video and sharing the presentation. And what else can you do? You can also long press on this button right here. Here, if you long pressing on it rather, would mean that you have access to the tools. So there are tools such as the text tool, where you can write something. Let me just change the color. I put it in blue. You can write something to say plus minimal. Yeah, like that, if you wanted to. And also you can put this drawing tool, where you want to emphasize a point, you can circle around that. So this means that whatever you're doing, students are able to to see on their screen. I wish I was able to share both screens at once. And away from that, you can of course give access to students for them to write something on their screen. So when you turn the whiteboard, the student from their end, like you can see, will be able to write something on the board. If they want, they can type something, like you can say, I'm not clear here, I'm not clear, and we're able to say that, okay, the person who has typed is Mtali. Mtali has typed here and all those things. Then there are so many other features that you can do with a big blue button. One of them, of course, again, is creating a poll. You can come back to the same button here, this one. You can do a poll, more like a voting. You can simply ask a question, for example, if they think it's multiple choice. If it's yes or no, it is A, B. You can do those things. For example, if you say, is this clear? Is the audio loud and clear, or is the screen loud and clear? But again, this will still be based on the number of people that have joined. So if Anton says yes, here you'll be able to see the response that Anton has said yes. I'm making this video to be very extensive, but these features may not be used. They're not mandatory that every feature should be experienced or to be utilized by you during your lecturing process, right? It's just that I'm explaining so many features that you can do, but the basic ones are like you can conduct a lecture just like you do on Zoom or on Google Meet, then it gets recorded. So far so good. You can do these features just to do the presentation. Of course, there are other features that you can do, which includes the chat box and other things, whereby you'll be able to chat with the participant of that meeting. You simply type a message in that box and then you send. Then they'll be able to respond as well if they wish to, or if it concerns them to respond just like you do on Google Meet. So the video is getting too long. Let me try to end this video, but I hope you'll be able to understand and experiment in some of these features. I think the way straightforward here is to start a lecture, start the recording, you do the presentation, then you of course tell the students to join the meeting. All right, so how you end the lecture is by clicking these three dots here, or you can just click here on if you are in the audio but you have not joined using the microphone, so you can click on these three dots and then you select end meeting here. End the meeting, that will be it. So the meeting has ended, but this is not all. You have to, of course, you have to go back to big blue button here, to big blue button, and then you end, because the meeting has been left open. Any student can join, so you can click on end and then it will be concluded, and immediately it is concluded, it will come to the concluded conferences. You give it a time so that the video can be decoded, and then once it is done, it will be here because it was recorded. So it will show here maybe after 30 minutes or so, and when the student logs in, they'll be able to access the video. So basically, this is what you do. It is simple, straightforward, and it is better from my opinion compared to the Google Meet that we prefer. So if you have a challenge, it is better to get in touch, because I am expecting that all the lectures will be conducted on Astria, so that only students who have registered can have access to the platform. And speaking of which, to see which students have registered for that course, you click here on people. So when you open a course, you click on people, you should be able to see the students who have registered. And yeah, it will also show yourself. So this is Mr. Chalomba's course. So Mr. Chalomba will indicate that is a teacher in this case. Then the rest will be indicated as students. Yes, so these are the students of